So now let's say you want to 3D print a threaded cylinder for let's just say for a project of some sort. You want to screw something in and you want to know how can I thread a cylinder. It's actually a very simple feature in Fusion 360. As you can see here, I've already threaded this cylinder. And your 3D printer will certainly be capable of printing these threads. You shouldn't have to worry about that. You might have to play around a little bit with tolerances in terms of plastic shrinkage, but I've already created a PDF for that in the 3D printing optimization section, outlining the different tolerances for your plastic part, depending on the size you're printing, as well as how to design for materials in terms of whether you're using ABS plastic or PLA to see how much it'll shrink and how much you have to account for when you're designing it in Fusion 360. So let's go ahead and start a new design. And let's go ahead and create our cylinder. Start the circle. I'm going to click Stop Sketch and go ahead and extrude it. All right, cool. So now we have our cylinder and we want to thread it. So basically, in order to thread something, you go into Create and you go ahead and click Thread. And you go ahead and click the face you want to thread. So we want to thread this cylindrical face right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. I'm going to make sure that I click this modeled, check this modeled box right here. Otherwise, it'll look really weird. It's almost like this thread is inside another. It's within the face of the cylinder essentially. Like it doesn't really show that it's threaded. But we want to make sure that's modeled so we can see what it looks like. And of course, you can change the size here. There are preset sizes. You can change the type of thread depending on what you need. Let's say you need a specific one, and you can also change the direction from right hand to left hand and the class and all that, and click OK. And let's say you want to account for tolerances for threads. Like I said, you just have to basically account for the material using PLA or ABS. And as well as the size of the thread and everything like that. But again, all of that is outlined in the PDFs in the 3D printing optimization section. So I'm going to go ahead and let's say you want to thread a hole now, and you don't want to thread a cylinder like at the hole in this box. It'd be very simple to do. So let's go ahead and start a new design and go ahead and start making a box. Okay, and I'm going to make a hole for that box. Okay, cool. So now I have my hole in the box and I want to thread it. So it's pretty much the same process. You go ahead into Create menu and you click Thread, and basically you just click the inside face now of this cylinder of the hole. And again, you want to make sure that the modeled box is checked off. And you maybe want to change the thread and the size and the design. You go ahead and do that here, change the direction, and now you have a threaded hole in the box.